Do I wanna say the things I say?
I would say one of the original things that led me to the kind of music that I love now was this show when I was growing up that would be on late night called Night Flight. The programming would tend to be anything from Sonic Youth videos to Voivod videos. They played the movie Another State of Mind, which of course had Social Distortion and Youth Brigade in that film. Besides my brother turning me on to the Scorpions and a really early, deep-rooted fascination with Black Sabbath, it would be Night Flight. And a local radio show that I think was syndicated called Metal Shop.
I could stay forever if I tried.
The stuff that I write now, it has very little to do with the stuff I listen to other than I just look at music as kind of a force. I try and answer to the work. I answer to the song, so I won't put my own experience as the third line of a second verse. I won't personalize it if it's going to destroy the song, if it's going to de-amplify this thing that could be great about it. That said, I still make music that's really full on and frivolous and fun and like ridiculous, and I still do like side projects or crazy records or things that are about being plugged into something different than the discipline of being a songwriter. I specifically look at sort of extreme metal. I love black metal now so much, and I love all the subgenres surrounding that kind of music.
From the corner of your eye.
So I played on the BBC radio. The particular show that I was on, it was said to me beforehand, they were like, we like for the people that come in to play their single, and then you play like a cover song of a popular English band. But the idea was that the song or the band should be pretty popular and should be recognizable to others. I was like, Maiden is like such a great English band. And I thought, well, the whole Somewhere in Time record is like, what a beautiful record. That record is huge. Like all the songs they're so like beautiful and big, and I knew that Wasted Years had been like kind of a big song when I was coming around, at least for me. I was hammering the E string with my thumb while I was playing the high parts with my other fingers, which made it feel like both parts were being covered. Also, when I play, I can bend my thumb over the string, so I was able to kind of play the bass line with my thumb. It was like Finger Olympics. Maiden put it on their Facebook page, which is pretty huge, and they said we like this. I don't want to quote. They said something like, we kind of like this, or we think this is pretty cool. What do you guys think? It got like 9,000 something likes, and then there was like tons and tons of comments. I think a quarter of which, maybe 15% to 25%, which were questioning my sexuality for folkifying a Maiden song. But I went on there and basically said, hey, no one will ever cover the song as good as the original. I meant it as a fan. I didn't meant it as my version is great. Look at me like under the shadowy lights, my puffy lips. People on the internet love to talk about stuff.
Do I wanna say the things that I say?
I didn't know what to call the record, and two different people told me to call it Ashes and Fire. I wanted it to sound hot, as in temperature-wise. Windows rolled down, middle of summer, driving through California hot. And so we used tones and stuff on the record, I think, that actually reflected that. In all honesty, it was the right title. In the song, Ashes and Fire, the woman that's being described, she becomes destroyed by her experiences, and it leaves her with a heart made of ashes and fire. At the same time, everything around her in the song is changing and sort of going through this metamorphosis. I was trying to paint this picture of somebody not destroyed by change. I think I was flirting with, but not spelling out, the idea of that metamorphosis could be relating to like the story of the Phoenix. I got the idea from the video arcade game called Phoenix that I have in my house. It's basically Galaga. I must have been spacing out, and I think I just wrote some stuff down.
I've been waiting here all night. If you're not gonna show